helps you get through that? Like, what do you find that ways to cope with the challenges of being a founder? Because they're way more immense than if you have a job at a company that you're not the CEO or the one that's actually responsible of the entire company. How do you deal with that when you are sitting there saying, is this actually going to even continue?
I liken it to faith. I actually do count on my faith a lot. I'm probably not as good as I should be regarding faith. You know, as a practicing Christian, I will say that. I rely on that. Yeah. And because I don't want to say everything happens for a reason, but when things are good and the door's open, it may be because you're on the right track. Now, I'll be honest, even though the timing is, we didn't receive the funding, I think the lessons learned from that are good. There's nothing wrong with getting to a low point. You hear founders saying, I failed, I learned from the failures. Right. And there's a lot of truth to that. But to them, they're able to get money and start another company. Now, there is no crash this company. I have an obligation to my family, to my friends, to the people who put money in. And the fact that, I don't care if it's a penny. I don't care if it's $1 million. They put money in. I owe them that more than anything else. Yeah. So there is no going back. And as a founder, I take it very personal, but you can get a heart attack from doing all that. Mm-hmm. So you have to rely on faith. You try to decompress. Tim Ferriss, great example. I don't like pushing someone else's podcast, but he has one podcast, Brian Johnson, who sold Braintree for $800 million. Yeah. Brian Johnson talks about the tribulations of a founder better than anyone and what to do. So if there's anything to recommend, I would go listen to his podcast. Brian Johnson, good guy. I mean, he sold money. He had to sell stuff in the merchant industry, right, like credit card stuff, and that's hard.